So I've had these Bauers for just over 3 years now, and I think they are done for. These were the skates that I bought in Canada at a store called Sports Check. I know you can't read it right there, but these are the Bauer Vapor X40R. As you can see, the frame is bent. It is also cracked. Right there, I lose all the power transfer. Where the frame is bent, this is on the left foot. The right foot actually is pretty straight. If it wasn't for this frame, then I would be still skating in these skates. But because the frame is bent to this extent and I have to keep bending it back and it finally broke on me, this skate is trash. Here's a better view of the break in the frame. That broke on me yesterday. There's a hole right here, so that you can see that I can stick my finger right through that hole. That's how many times I've power slid in this boot that I just wore it completely through. See straight through it. You can see that the inner lining of the boot is wearing away. If you look down the frame, you can see that the frame is sunken into the boot. Just something that shows that is this right here. That's where the wheel was rubbing against the boot. It's not meant to be molded like that. That's just over time. So this creates friction, makes me skate slower, and it's just not worth it to skate this skate anymore. The bolts, they're all stripped out. In some areas I'm even missing bolts. There's a bolt missing to the frame. You can see where it's out of place. I also can't seem to get these bolts in the frame tight anymore, and they're also stripped. I changed the laces out, so they're fairly new. Each time I rotate the wheels, it gets harder and harder to do. One bolt is missing, so I replaced it with this bolt. Because this is not the original bolt, like all the other bolts, it kind of has a little bit of play to it, so it rattles. It's just more and more complicated to rotate my wheels. It takes me a hammer, tools, and it's just not even worth it anymore. I put these numbers on my wheel so it indicates the size of the millimeter, and that's how I rotate my wheels. These skates have lasted me for quite a while, and I think it's time to trash them. So these skates were good skates. They lasted for 3 years. I have a lot of history with them, but now it's time to trash them.